Hello, my friends. Once again, time to get down to the brass tacks on Starfield, Bethesda's next big RPG banger. Now, I know it's been a minute since I talked about this in a video. Well, it's because delays get me down in the dumps when I'm hyped for a game I've been waiting for a while, and to make such a significant date as 11/11/2022, so sad that they had to push it back, but at the same time, acknowledging that the game isn't finished and pushing it back, waiting until it's actually done to put it out, yeah. Take all the time you need. Believe me, we do not want Cyberpunk 2. And that's what they described it as. So, just delay away, Bethesda, delay away. Xbox, Phil Spencer, whoever pulled the plug on that happening, thank you, because we don't want another half-baked piece of scum. Now, though, that we've seen gameplay at the Xbox Bethesda game event, it's frankly time to start talking about this game again in a way that makes sense. We're gonna get down to it on why this game looks good and why it looks bad. But frankly, to get down to all of it, I need to categorize these things in a way that flows. And today what we're talking about is the fact that there's this overreaction happening. People think that it is supposed to look like some otherworldly game. Like, even back when I made my video, Starfield 2022 will be Cosmic Video, which is now unlisted thanks to this delay, I was acknowledging that it's literally No Man's Sky on crack. Like, are you kidding me right now? You are expecting some Mass Effect open world pure, like, what were you expecting? I don't know what people were expecting when it comes to Starfield, but I already stated what I wanted. It's a game where you have all the choice in the world to move forward, do what you want at your pace, and discover at your own rate. There's no reason this game needs to be forced forward. Like, you guys are worried about 1,000 planets in 100 systems that are, like, optional. People, you don't have to explore every inch of Fallout 76, Fallout 4, or Fallout 3, or New Vegas for that matter. You don't have to explore half of it, probably. And this is something that people misunderstand, that if it's a procedurally generated bunch of planets, they're just there to be a decor. The option is that you can land on them. Instead of like Mass Effect, where you just pull up to the planet, look at it, survey it, say it's useless, which to me, Mass Effect is beautiful and breathtaking. I don't care that much about that aspect of it. It's a different game. But if people want to make the comparison, we can go right ahead right here and right now. I can go 12 rounds with anyone in this compartment bay. And I'll tell you, Starfield to me is still a big hype. Although, yeah, the gameplay footage wasn't like breathtaking. It was a Bethesda game. I don't know what people want outside of, Fallout 3 Part 2, Fallout New Vegas 2, Skyrim 2. It's like, people, you really just want the same old, Oblivion 2. It's literally what you're asking for. Space exploration, RPG mechanics, a character with no voice. You decide your background and where you come from. Your character is chosen to look how you want them to look, and you can play in third person, first person, and most of the game is up to you to decide what it should be. You can smuggle in space, you can dock other ships and board them and steal the ship. It is a crazy sounding game that, yeah, people are probably overhyping in some cases, but I think if they give this the proper amount of time, they can give us exactly what they're saying. You guys are blowing this way out of proportion, at least some of you. The reason I think people are most worried about this is the amount of planets that you can explore. Well, if they're all optional, then it's like you can just skip over that. It's like the planets in Mass Effect. Did you go out and scan every single one of them? I don't think you did, because you realized at one point that not all planets are explorable. It's like a handful of really, in-depth, things to look around and see, and The other half are either generic or not explorable, and that's the reality there. People are worried about this being No Man's Sky 2, and I can tell you that's not what it is. It's more defined, larger, more complex cities to explore, actual in-depth characters to get to know and discover their interests and their responsibilities and their intentions toward other people in that universe. It's really odd, people, that you forgot what video games even are, it seems like. You're looking for some simulator from the future? You're looking for Cyberpunk 2077 that works? Not in this day and age, no. You're not gonna get that. Frankly, what we're gonna get is probably Fallout in space, and if that's not good enough for a lot of the fans, well then I don't know whatever will be good enough. And as far as the other aspects of Starfield, I'm gonna start to dive into all of those, because there are some concerns that I'd like to ease from the audience's shoulders. There are many other things I'd like to highlight as I move forward on this game. Today I just wanted to reintroduce myself back to the topic, because I am a big fan of Bethesda through and through. I even thought Fallout 76 was impressive for a microtransaction simulator. You know, getting past that first screen is a doozy, man. Seeing nothing but money symbols and buy, hey, in-game currency, that's the worst thing I could imagine. But the second you get over that hump, the game is pretty good. Literally, I don't know why everyone shits on Fallout 76. Yeah, it's not what they promised. Yeah, it's like, eventually it got better, but so did No Man's Sky. It, over the course of what, like 7 years, 8 years? Holy shit, they are still working on that game to this day. I bet there's a roadmap out there even. Where's No Man's Sky 2? Oh wait, they're probably not ever going to create it, because moving forward with that game, good luck. If you procedurally generate everything, it feels substanceless and like it has no personality. But even as far as No Man's Sky, I really do enjoy some aspects of that. So if Starfield pulls some ideas out of there, that's just fine. I'm not looking for a game that's 100% wholly original. I'm looking for a solid role-playing game from Bethesda that actually has choices that matter. Thanks for tuning in. May every constellation lead you home, and may every road lead you to warm sands. But until then, ta-ta.